It was May 2009 during my sophomore year at Baylor. I had just fallen asleep, and then boom, I was awakened by the sound of a student's car hitting a tree at 65 miles an hour. I jumped out of bed and ran outside to find a Toyota Tundra tightly wrapped around a tree. The driver was already dead, and his best friend sat next to him, clinging to life. Now, I'll never forget the lives lost, but most importantly, why didn't a better solution exist to prevent these students from drinking and driving? This problem continues to haunt me, so 1 year ago, I quit my job to focus on finding a more effective solution for college students. I'm sure that most of you will agree that having a safe and reliable transportation solution for your student is worth the price of a few lattes. The vision for Hansom is to become the primary transportation solution for college students. Hansom provides college students with a safe, on-demand, peer-to-peer, subscription-based transportation platform. Throughout the duration of this program, I've talked with over 200 parents and students from all different types of institutions, whether private or public, and even stayed out until 3 a.m. on weekend nights to conduct free rides for students to better understand their pains and gains. So far, I've received a very positive response to a subscription-based transportation service. Have you ever tried to find parking on a college campus? It's a nightmare, right? Especially when you add the high price for the parking sticker that is required by the university, plus insurance, gas, and a car payment. Not only is maintaining a car on campus becoming more expensive for students, but also a financial burden for parents. According to Forbes, trends in the market have predicted that car ownership may become a thing of the past. Millennials own fewer cars than previous generations, and on-demand mobility provides a promising future as startups continue to disrupt the transportation industry. Additionally, there's currently an unserved student population with limited access to safe, efficient, and affordable methods of transportation. To validate my hypothesis, I traveled down the road of customer discovery to figure out if this was a problem we're solving and whether or not this solution could develop into a scalable and repeatable business model. We've listened to our future customers and understand that after a few beers, driving oneself is high risk and not worth it. Costs for maintaining a car on campus are increasing, and private car services are expensive. Students are eager for more options, and I don't blame them. Surge pricing is not friendly to any college budget. A recent survey we conducted with 166 students showed that 80% are interested to purchase a monthly subscription within the next 3 months. Now, what about the market? The market opportunity for Hansom is huge. There are currently 21 million college students in the United States. And according to College Board, an average student spends 17% of their budget on transportation expenses each year. This equates to $1,500 to $3,000 for gas, maintenance, insurance, and not to mention any of the additional expenses imposed by the universities. On top of that, college students tend to pay the highest rates for car insurance. The total available market is calculated by the total number of college students multiplied by their average yearly spending, which, as I previously mentioned, ranges from $1,500 to $3,000. However, we're looking to focus on 10% of this market, with our focus initially on Texas. The student population in Texas alone exceeds 2.1 million students. Therefore, focusing on these campuses in Texas present Hansom with an interesting opportunity based on population size, private and public funding, existence of a need, economic diversity, Greek presence, and geographic location. One of the most interesting things we found throughout the customer discovery process was that students requested our service to be available for a number of different use cases. Now, we recently heard from Jonathan about how Hansom could have prevented the unfortunate event of receiving a DUI. But what about Emeka, who doesn't have a car on campus? Emeka would like access to a convenient and affordable option to go and get groceries every week. Or Mitch, who doesn't want to maintain a car on campus at all. Hansom is not a glorified safe ride program, but a transportation solution for all types of students with numerous use cases. From everyday tasks like going to the grocery store, class, a doctor's appointment, or getting a group of friends to a tailgate, we strive to simplify the hassle of transportation on college campuses. Now, with a number of different use cases for Hansom, how do we keep all these students happy? Well, it's quite simple. Hansom provides college students with a safe, on-demand, subscription-based transportation platform that can be accessed in 3 easy steps. Step 1, create an account with your EDU address. Step 2, choose your subscription. And step 3, slide to get Hansom. One of the large benefits about operating on a college campus is the close vicinity of students to their student drivers and desired locations. Approximately 80% of those locations fall within the operating radius for Hansom. Operating within a small 3 to 5 mile radius enables Hansom with the ability to optimize driver management and leverage the many locations that students frequent on a daily and weekly basis. This operating environment gives credence to the effectiveness of a subscription-based model relative to the same model applied to a large city with numerous variables and desired locations. So I've mentioned 2 important aspects of the solution, which only leaves the drivers. How do we get students to drive for Hansom? Well, so far, in only 2 weeks, we've recruited 4 drivers. Students are interested in a new and exciting opportunity to meet new people, make money, and engage with their fellow peers, opposed to the traditional, boring, on-campus or work-study jobs. But do you want to know the best part about driving for Hansom? Opposed to meandering throughout the city, wasting gas, increasing your driver OPEX, and waiting for that trip request, students can receive a push notification to their phone, continue about their studying, quote unquote, and receive that trip request to go up and pick up the student within minutes, all thanks to the hyper-local operating environment. To better understand our archetype, we began conducting rides at UTD, SMU, and Baylor. Through this experience, we further proved there is a need for an alternative transportation solution for college students. We currently have a market open at Baylor University with an ongoing beta test with our iOS application. In that short amount of time, we've conducted 200 rides, pre-sold 100 subscriptions with only 4 drivers. We are also looking in the next 3 months to open up 2 other markets at SMU and UTD. Word travels fast in college, so we made sure to move quickly as well. So far, 87% of students stated they feel more comfortable with a true peer-to-peer network. Now, think of college as a tiny city within a city full of numerous little cities. However, all these cities have a lightning-fast highway that intersects them all. Leveraging the fact that college is very close-knit environments, we've created a path to influence through social media channels, bloggers, relationships with student organizations, and early discussions with national nonprofit organizations. Just like you can choose your food plan in college, we want to provide students and parents with the option to choose their transportation. As you can see, we feel pretty confident in our methodology and look forward to a promising future as we grow and expand Hansom to numerous campuses within the next few years. For the most important question, how do we make money? Hansom currently offers 4 monthly subscription options. We have our basic plan at $19.99 for 3 trips, all the way to our premium package at $154.99 for 22 trips. The previous statistic regarding student transportation expenses has been broken down to reflect what they spend on a monthly basis. As you can see, students currently spend $166 to $333 per month on transportation expenses. Additionally, students at SMU are already spending hundreds of dollars on Uber and are eager for a more affordable option. So far, our most popular plans have been $19.99 and $154.99. So I recently highlighted the benefit about the high interconnectivity of college campuses. So far, we've been able to keep our cost of customer acquisition low by leveraging that close-knit environment and supplementing our exposure with collegiate influencers and highly influential marketing channels. Now, what about those competitors? Our ability to meet a clear and compelling need justifies entry into a competitive market. Hansom distinguishes itself from competitors like Uber, Lyft, Sidecar, and U-Ride because we are the only company with a specific focus on a subscription-based transportation platform that is for students, by students. At Hansom, we do not offer surge pricing because it's not friendly to any college budget. And we understand that safety is a primary concern for our demographic, as 67% of students show safety as a primary consideration when selecting a new service. Therefore, we have implemented strict guidelines and procedures to mitigate risk, as well as enhance safety features to ensure that we provide the best experience for our students. Some of these enhanced safety features are a driver breathalyzer to ensure that we don't have drunk kids driving drunk kids, video recording for improved safety and regulation, and an in-app panic button to quickly alert authorities in the event of emergency. In summary, Hansom is addressing a need within a large, scalable market worth over $32 billion. We're the only company currently to be providing a subscription-based transportation platform that is for students, by students, as well as participating in the shared economy that is exclusively for students. We have validated that a subscription model is attractive to parents and students, as well as we have an edge over our competition because we're the only company focusing on a subscription-based transportation platform for students, by students. We are currently seeking a $300,000 investment in the form of a convertible note to finalize our Android and iOS platform, to hire a direct sales force, to purchase marketing collateral, and to expand Hansom to 6 new markets within 2015. With your investment, we can make that possible and get those 4,000 subscribers to get us on the upward trend. Join me in this journey, and let's all get Hansom. Thank you.